Is there a budget microphone that will finally unseat the Zoom ZDM-1 in my eyes? Let's see. Right now I'm coming to you on the Samson Q9X microphone, and I am comparing it to the Zoom ZDM-1, and I'm going to switch to it now. Now I'm on the Zoom ZDM-1. The Zoom ZDM-1 retails for $79.99, but is often on sale for $49.99. So for $50, you can get a fantastic microphone, which is the defending budget microphone champion. Back on the Samson Q9X, now we have a new entry. And if you've seen my review of the Samson Q9X, you know that I really enjoy the microphone. It comes in at $129.99 US dollars. So obviously the price would go to the Zoom ZDM-1. When it comes to plosives, approximately 6 inches away from the Samson Q9X, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Now approximately 6 inches from the Zoom ZDM-1, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. 3 inches away from the Samson Q9X, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Now 3 inches away from the Zoom ZDM-1, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Now if you get right on the Samson Q9X, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. And right on the Zoom ZDM-1, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. When it comes to plosives, maybe a slight advantage to the Zoom ZDM-1, but still very close. Maybe too close to call. Next, off-axis and rear rejection. I'm 1 foot away from the side of the Samson Q9X. Now I'm 1 foot away from the side of the Zoom ZDM-1. 6 inches away from the side of the Samson Q9X. 6 inches away from the side of the Zoom ZDM-1. 1 foot away from the rear of the Samson Q9X. I'm 1 foot away from the rear of the Zoom ZDM-1. Now I'm 6 inches from the rear of the Samson Q9X. Now I'm 6 inches from the rear of the Zoom ZDM-1. Now when we're podcasting or gaming, we could be typing. So I'm going to pull up an empty dock, and I'm just going to start typing while the mic is open. Now I'm on the Zoom ZDM-1, and I'm going to do the same test while typing. At least when it comes to typing, it sounded like the Zoom ZDM-1 was the clear winner. The meter was going up about 5 dB, roughly less at its peak than the Samson Q9X. And of course, the Samson Q9X requires a little bit more gain than the Zoom ZDM-1. That's just something to keep in mind. But every interface I've used it with thus far has been able to easily drive it. When it comes to the look of the microphones, I would say they're both really good looking microphones. Need Vanna White here. But I think I would give the edge to the Samson Q9X because it's just a larger format. And when you get a bigger, fuller microphone, I just think that bigger microphones can lend themselves to more visual appeal. Just the perception is it's bigger, it's probably cost more and such. But I like both of them. I would give the nod to the Samson Q9X. But now we're going to dig into sound. I'm on the Zoom ZDM-1 right now. How does it sound in comparison to the Samson Q9X? Back on the Samson Q9X, how do you like this sound? I think they sound pretty distinctly different, but I can't really tell as of yet which one I'm preferring more. I'll go back to the Zoom ZDM-1. Back on the Zoom ZDM-1. The Zoom ZDM-1 seems to be clearer in the upper mids and in the higher frequencies, while the Samson Q9X that I'm on now seems to have a smoother tone overall, but maybe just a little more dull in the upper mids and in the higher end frequencies. Not bad at all. It's a very smooth microphone. It just sounds a little less lively than the Zoom ZDM-1. Back on the Zoom ZDM-1, yeah, there's just seems to be more clarity, but it's not a negative sibilant clarity. It just sounds like it's boosted in some of the upper frequencies. Back on the Samson Q9X, which do you prefer between the two? I am struggling here because I like the sound of each of them for different reasons, and I'm having a hard time picking which one I prefer. Back on the Zoom ZDM-1, it just has a really clear sound. I love hearing it with my co-hosts especially. They come through sounding great. But could the Q9X, could I send the Q9X to the co-host and would I fall in love with that sound? But what are your thoughts? Why don't you chime in the comments down below? I think that, I know people hate this expression, but maybe more of a broadcast, that kind of fuller, low end, you're going to get that from the Samson Q9X. And then if you want more clarity, I think you're getting that from the Zoom ZDM-1. And there's not a wrong answer on which one sounds better. In my opinion, it's just what kind of sound are you going for? That darker broadcast sound, or are you going for the clarity in your spoken word project? Back on the Q9X, I would have to say it would just be a matter of taste. I feel like the Q9X is just super smooth. No chance of harshness at the higher end frequencies, and not too muddy at the lower frequencies. Just really super smooth. And back on the Zoom ZDM-1, very clear on the Zoom ZDM-1, but it's not shrill and it's not piercing my ears at all. It's just super clear. So I think it would ultimately depend on the style that you prefer. Back on the Samson Q9X, I'll say this. I think this is a fantastic mic at $129.99 US dollars. I would recommend it to anybody that's looking for this big format dynamic microphone and doesn't want to break the bank with the SM7B. But as far as a head-to-head against the Zoom ZDM-1, the reigning and defending champion, let me switch back to the Zoom ZDM-1 after giving it that much hype. I would say just the price alone makes it still the best budget microphone, because it truly is a budget microphone. When you find it on sale for less than $50, you just can't go wrong. I truly have yet to find a microphone that makes me think spending twice the amount or more than twice the amount is worth it. Because right now I just have not found that. So shocker, I'm still considering the Zoom ZDM-1 to be the best budget microphone out there. That's not to take anything away from the Samson Q9X. I think this is a fantastic new addition to any podcast locker. Back on the Q9X, if you're looking for a microphone that could replace this and you don't want to break the bank, I would definitely recommend the Samson Q9X. But chime in down below. Would you pay the extra money for the Samson Q9X to get that warmer broadcast type sound? Or would you stick with the Zoom ZDM-1 and save your money, invest that in something else instead of just more microphones? I'll be curious what you think in the comments. Please, if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe and like this video, share it out with others, and I'll definitely be in the comments responding to your thoughts on this comparison. Thank you.